congratulations for the winning. And could you introduce yourself?
Thank you so much, Titiksha. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers because this is such a beautiful initiative to integrate fitness into leadership and the business world because so far nobody has been talking about it. And I'm quite passionate about fitness as well as leading, successful teams. So I'm so happy to be here. So thank you so much. My name is Rachna Bakru, and I'm a partner with a law firm called RNA Technology and IP. I specialize in intellectual property laws, which is trademarks, patents, designs, copyrights. So we protect and enforce those rights for multinational companies. I am quite fortunate to have a work experience of more than 25 years internationally, as well as in India, working with leading brands, Fortune 500 companies. So that's my experience so far. I've lived in Dubai and worked for an international law firm for 10 years as well.
So, being a professional, handling such a high pressure, how do you integrate fitness into your daily routine?
Actually, fitness is a part of my life. So, as you know, I eat food, go to bed. Fitness is something that is really important for me, and I'm blessed to be, in a culture like the law firm that I am a partner with. We believe in a culture where work-life balance is there for all our employees. So we promote that so that people can spend time with their families, take out time for their fitness and their hobbies. So we have unlike other law firms who work longer hours, we try to kind of promote that the people should go back home on time, and if there is a need, then of course they can log in from home as well. So I'm blessed in that sense, but it is important for me. So when I'm traveling, the non-negotiable for me is my morning routine, which is yoga and breathing, pranayam, and a little bit of meditation and mindfulness, as well as completing my steps, 10,000 steps. If not 10,000, then 7 to 8,000 steps. So that's something which is non-negotiable, no matter how how much work pressure I'm handling at any given time. So that's how I keep it in the forefront.
Oh, nice, lovely. Okay, so is there any turning point in your life where you realize the importance of fitness and well being?
Actually, when we are young, like in our 20s and our 30s, career is the most, important thing for us. We want to grow in our life, earn more money, and, get promoted. And then, you get married, you have children. So family takes over as well. And as a woman, there are so many things that you're managing at any given point in time. I was actually very good at running in my school. I was a sports person. I loved it. But there was a phase in my 30s when I was more busy working and, managing my family. So there wasn't, I won't say there was a turning point in my life, but so I've always been doing yoga and, walking and, a couple of other sports as well whenever I would get a chance. But after, I ran few marathons after in my 40s. So that was something that I never thought that I'll be able to do because I was a fast runner in school, and marathon is like about persistence, and you have to keep running for hours. So you need to take out a lot of time. And I'm not a morning person, to be honest. Like I love sleeping, waking up late for marathons. I could wake up at 4.
Someone speaking the right language. The Sankhya generation is doing.
So, but with the right kind of group energy, and so I could do it. I started to train. I used to wake up at 4 and go for running. So I did a couple of marathons, cyclothons, 100 kilometers, and lots of hikes and treks. So that I can say that was a turning point for me in my 40s. So I'm right now in my 50s, not even my 40s.
You
Yeah.
don't even look like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I get that compliment quite often. Thank you.
Okay. Now I wanna ask, like, how has your definition of success evolved after 40?
Yeah, that's a very good question, actually. We always associate success with money, prosperity, financial gains, and designations. But for me, after 40s, what I've realized is that success means, you know, um, of course, money is important because it gives you choices. So, choice is one thing, it's a luxury to have a choice of who you want to work with, when do you want to work, choose basically, how you want to work, what you want to do, and, have be passionate about the things that you do. So the success is, having that choice, having that luxury, as well as having beautiful relationships and a good health. That is most important.
So, one fitness tips or mantra you would like to share, which you just encountered it at your early of your age, you would like to share to our younger professionals?
Yeah, actually, my daughter is in her 20s, and I see that, she sees that my mom is so fit, she runs and she does so many things, she's inspired. But when it comes to her, she's like, I don't have time, and this and that. So, one, mantra that I would like to give to, youth is that make fitness as your priority, and then it will become a habit. So just to give you an example, if somebody asks me, "Hey, let's catch up for a coffee," so I tell them, "Hey, well, how about we walk and chat?" So half an hour of coffee versus half an hour, and people are happy, to do that. So so if
Glad like some people are following that.
yeah, so if that comes in the forefront of your mind that it's a priority for me, then you will be able to fit it into your daily routine. Another example is hydration. I see a lot of people around me who are, continuously dehydrated, and they know the problem. They have headaches and they have skin issues. So I keep telling them, you have beautiful skin. So I keep telling them, have a bottle. There are bottles on Amazon which remind you, like at 9 p.m. you have to drink this
Yes,
much
I
water.
understood.
So do something. You just bring it in your mind that this is important.
As gave me the nice tip, even I am following that. Thank you so much. So I just want a one message that you can give it to our younger professionals about, like, take it as me only. Like, even I keep babbling out. I don't have time for fitness. I don't have time for to stay hydrated and all. So what message you would like to give to our younger professional coming up, those who are not taking care of their body and everything?
Yeah, again, as we have priorities in life. So career is one, partying is another. So people have different priorities, right? We want to chill as well. If you work having a hard day at work, we want to chill after that. So make fitness as a priority as well. That it has to fit in somewhere. And not only prioritization, but consistency is very important. So if you are, walking 10,000 steps today, but tomorrow you say, oh, yesterday I did it, so that won't work. So do something and take baby steps. So if you feel hydration is your problem, just make 3 points as your agenda: hydration, steps, sleep, or whatever your concerns are. So, three main priorities, and just work on them. Make a schedule. There are so many apps. Right challenges. Right shift is one of
Yes.
them. That's
Correct.
eat right. Whatever you're putting into your mouth, just be conscious of what you're eating. Be mindful of what you're eating. So and slowly and gradually you will get into that habit.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, one message: stay hydrated, be mindful, and then you're good to go when you're at your early 20s. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank
It was
you.
lovely.